why is it not a good way to dress? Because some young men want to see what they want to buy. Yeah, and this girl have been putting on dresses like this one, and the young men want to see something to know that they have some stuff. And so they say, let me show them a little bit of what I have. Let me show them just a little. And you say it's wrong?
Yes, it's wrong. Solomon speaking, he says, don't stir up love until it is time. There will certainly be a time that you will see whatever thing that you desire to see when your own is being handed over to you. So you have to exercise patience to see that thing that you want to see, but not as in presenting yourself to men on the streets. Everywhere you are found, you are looking too provocative. No, my sister, it's not a good one. Be decent in your dressing. Be coordinated in your dressing. Look neat and be a good girl in your dressing. That's my own candid advice to all the youngest watching me.
Okay, now, do you know there are parents who want their children to appear clean and sharp? They actually buy those clothes for their female daughters. Some of them put on spaghetti hand, and you see that their boss is just there. And some put on very sexy micro mini skirts, and I mean, their parents are even the one that bought these clothes for them. And then there are also some husbands who want their wives to dress that way. They are already married, the ladies are married, but their husbands say, hey, come on, I don't want it to look too churchy. Come on, look smart, look clean, you know, dress smart. And what do you have to say about that?
It's not about the husbands, it's not about the parents, but it's about you as a person. Decide how you will be dressing as a young girl. It's not by what your parents are telling you. In fact, God has to speak a word about Moses. He said, for I know him, that he will command his children after me.
That's Abraham.
Abraham, thank you, sir. That he will command his children after me. So God, first of all, knew Abraham. God has so much confidence in him. And so you model yourself. Some parents cannot model themselves. They are modeling themselves in the negative way. But God wants us to model ourselves in the positive way. Because if a parent asks a child to put on in a provocative way, it means she or he has been on that line. And it's a transfer from one generation to the other. And that's why we are here this afternoon, to correct such abnormalities. They are not good. They are not helping the society. It makes our society to look filthy and corrupt. We should desist from dressing that does not show us to be good girls. Good girls. It's not about what your mom is telling you, but it's about your personality. Thank you.
That is a woman of God speaking. Now, what do you think women should be given opportunity to lead? Should women be given the privilege to lead, to play leadership roles in our country? Because some people, even in churches, okay, some churches say no, a woman shouldn't preach. A woman should be quiet in the church, okay? Some people say, no, you can try her out a little. So what is your take? Do you think that women should be given opportunity to lead in society and to lead and minister in church?
Women have always been leading.
Women have always been leading?
Yes, no one should stop them. In fact, in the land of Israel, when they were to go for battle, Barak couldn't go. A man, but he couldn't.
That is one in a million.
Okay.
Other times men have always taken the lead and women at the back stage.
We should also understand that when Jesus resurrected, it was women that led. Other disciples, they left. They all turned their back on Master Jesus. It was women that stood by him. They were the persons that went back to relay the message. Say, come and see. The Messiah is risen. Where were the men? They have all it takes to lead, so they have been leading. If they are given the platform to lead, they will do so well. Even in churches, women have good initiatives. They have all it takes to lead a church.
Especially in Anglican churches.
Yes.
Their women groups do very well.
Yes, they're given opportunity to serve, and they are really moving the church forward.
So are you women advocates?
Yes, I am. To move the society to the next level. Try us and see what God has put in us, and we will be able to show that we are great women.
In the present cabinet of Rivers State, I don't know how many women are there. So are you advising the governors of Niger Delta region to give women some political offices to head?
Yes, I think they're really coming up now. In most of our states, you have the women as deputy governors. That's what we're seeing now. It means that God is beginning to open the way for the women.
So you think that the governor of Rivers State, His Excellency,
the wise
Governor Wike, made the right decision to take a woman as a running mate?
Beautiful. He's a wise governor because he knows.
And you encourage that?
I do. He will always do the counsel or advice of a woman. It's like a mother that will always give a right counsel.
Are you now attributing the success of the governor of Rivers State to his considering the women folk
to some
in
extent,
political?
Yes, there are some decisions he might want to take, and this woman having a tender heart might come in to say, no, my excellency, this might not be wise, and he will listen to her and will make things better. I think that's why he's actually doing well in his own, time.
So you think the governor of Rivers State is doing well?
Yes, he's trying. He's doing well.
It's good to hear this great woman talk. Well, we'll go on a short break. We'll be back, and when we'll come back this time, she'll be talking to us about the Nigerian state. She will be advising the president of this country. There may be something that she feels the president should do better. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take all the best we have in this woman when we'll come back from the break. We'll be right back. Wow, what a day. We're happy to have you again, Pastor. Now, we have a few minutes to go. And I want to ask you, what is your advice for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? The moment you are elected as a Nigerian president, you no longer own yourself. The people now own you, and every good government must be sensitive to the needs and to the clarion calls of the people of this country. And I know our president is one that also listens.